coming after me. Y'all favorite came after me. My fans up and them bands up, bring my fam up. The mentality, these niggas be faking. The mentality, these niggas be hating. The mentality.
Alright, yo, what is going on, y'all? It's your boy VeLL back with another Mobile Legends video, man. And this one is going to be something different. Well, it's actually going to be touching on the same topic that I've been touching on for a day or two now. But this is the last video I'm making on this topic because the last few days I've been stressing. I'm like, yo, like, I don't really know what to do. Do people not understand English? Like, do people not really understand what I'm saying? And like, I've been trying to figure out like what's going on. But the thing that I've realized is people just don't take the time to even listen. So at this point, I'm just gonna ignore those people because like, instead of being stressed out about a situation, I'm gonna I just went to the source and decided to be like, yo, let me see how Z4PNU feels about this, more so than listening to a bunch of random people who didn't even watch my video to begin with. So I hit up Z4PNU and I said, yo, I basically said, yo, like, is this a good video titled? Is this a good video? Like, I pointed out all the punctuation and stuff like that, and he was just like, yo, it's fine. Like, that's literally what he said. He said, yo, it's fine. He understood it. And honestly, at this point, that's honestly what I should have did from the beginning. There was no reason that I should have ever been trying to explain it to people who didn't even take the time to watch the video or nothing like that. People who just was looking for a reason to be toxic and negative. And it's sad, man. It's really sad. You have a bunch of kids out here believing, or a few random kids believing that I don't like people from the Philippines and stuff like that. People took this way out of proportion and started coming up with all type of lies based off of just creating something out of thin air. And what's crazy to me is how many people jumped on the bandwagon, simply just joining the hate train for the sake of joining the hate train. It's just weird. Like, I didn't really think that people were this way. Honestly, I know that it's people this way on the Mobile Legends community. I didn't think that anyone who would be subscribed to a commentary channel purely based around logical things and basically being smart, I didn't think that anybody on this channel would be that way. So that really was quite shocking to me. That was pretty shocking to me. But one thing that I will say is that honestly, the hate is just not going to be addressed no more whatsoever. Like I said, like, I should have just made sure he didn't have a problem with it from the beginning and then just left it at that, because at the point where the guy that everyone's bashing me and stuff like that because of a guy who has no problem with what I did. So literally everything I did after making that video made no sense because he was perfectly fine with it. And shout out to Z4PNU as well, man, because he's a really cool guy. Like, it's good that, like, even though he has a bunch of people trying to come making up stuff on his behalf and stuff like that, he hasn't fell into the hate train or anything like that either. Like, he took the time to really understand the situation, understand. Like, he looked at what I did and he was like, it's fine. It's like, he took the time to see it with his own eyes. He didn't just disagree with it or something just because everyone else didn't take the time to watch it or didn't want to understand it or whatever like that. So yeah, he's a really genuine dude, man. But I know that. I know he's a genuine dude already because I have actually talked to people who know him in person and stuff like that too. Like, I've talked to people who actually have met him in person and stuff. And yeah, everyone says the same thing about him, which is why which is why it's a lot of people defending him. A lot of people think that he's a good guy, and that's perfectly fine. Having a pride in your country, having pride in your YouTubers and stuff like that, and that's perfectly fine. I agree that he is a great guy, but just making up lies and stuff like that, it's weird. It's really weird. So at this point in time, like, if people don't take the time to understand what they're talking about before they start talking, it's just not even worth mentioning, honestly. People just, I've just learned that people just want to spread hate. People just want to be negative and people just want to be toxic. Like, that seems to be something that the Mobile Legends community craves, and because people only view half the story, I think that that's what makes it so easy for Mobile Legends to be in the state and in the condition that it's in right now. I think that it's so easy for the Mobile Legends developers and the Mobile Legends staff team to lie to people. Like, there was this situation like a year ago. A year ago, Mobile Legends was being sued by Riot Games, by League of Legends. Mobile Legends was being sued, and basically, I exposed it. I made a whole video exposing it. I exposed that Mobile Legends was being sued, and there was a chance that Mobile Legends could get shut down. But then Mobile Legends, they just made a simple post and said, the YouTubers or the people talking about this are lying. I showed them 100% proof. I showed them 100% fact, and Mobile Legends just said, "Oh no, that's a lie. We're telling you the truth." And everyone believed it. Everyone believed it. Now at this point, everyone knows that the lawsuit was real and that Mobile Legends was the ones that was lying the whole time. But it's crazy how I can put proof in front of people's faces of certain things and then they still believe something else. And I think that it's just a huge part of the community that's just gullible, that just doesn't want to believe the truth. And I feel like that's a cultural thing. Like, I was talking to one of my homies and he was telling me about different cultures and stuff like that because he traveled and everything. Like, cause it is a lot that I don't understand. I have never been to a lot of your countries and stuff, so I don't know how people are there. But what he was telling me is that people aren't as blunt and brutally honest and stuff like that as me. Like, people kind of like, I don't know, I guess someone like me would easily hurt certain people's feelings and stuff because they take it the wrong way. They're not used to people just saying it how it is. Like, and I mean, that's understandable. It's really understandable if that's not part of your culture, if that's not something that you're used to. It could be that could be that's definitely the reason that I have a lot of people who dislike me. But at the same time, I'm not going to change who I am. I'm not going to change who I am. I'm always going to be the person that I am because me personally, I believe that YouTube is a place for you to be yourself. I believe that YouTube is a place for you to make friends, meet friends, and express yourselves. Like, the reason that a lot of people connect through getting messages right now, but the reason that a lot of people connect through video games and connect through YouTube and connect through all this stuff is because we all go through similar things. We've all been through similar things in life, whether it's been like a lot of you all were telling me how you've been bullied and stuff like that, and I've told you all stories about how I've been bullied and stuff, and it's pretty crazy. Like we have a lot in common at the end of the day, and that's why we connect so well. We connect well because we do have a lot in common. But I think that sometimes people don't take the time to look at the things that we have in common. They don't take the time to look at the positives. People just instantly want to go to the negatives and look for something to hate about. And I'm scared that that's the culture of Mobile Legends. Like, the thing is, the game is run in a terrible way. Like, the Mobile Legends developers, they do a terrible job at keeping positivity spread across the community. And the reason that that's the case is because everyone who plays the game is lagging all the time. They're lagging, they're getting bad teammates in their matchmaking, they can't afford good heroes, they can't afford to get their emblem set all the way maxed out and stuff. And to be fair, if you have a maxed out emblem set, you have a huge advantage over everyone. But a lot of people don't even know that emblems are that important. So yeah, man, it's just a lot that goes on in the Mobile Legends community and the Mobile Legends themselves behind the scene that sets this negative tone for the entire community. And it's just, I don't know, it's scary how toxic it is, because I don't want Mobile Legends to die, but it seems like people don't want to listen to the fact that it's going to die. Like, I said like a year ago that Mobile Legends was going to get to the point where it's at now. I literally said this a year ago. Like, if you go back to some of my videos from a year ago, when I told Mobile Legends when Mobile Legends was doing some of the things they was doing, all the lying and stuff like that, I said certain parts of the community was going to start dying and stuff like that. I was even telling the YouTubers, yo, if we don't come together, if we don't work together, like, the community is going to die. But no one listened. No one listens until it's too late. And what's messed up about it is I don't want Mobile Legends to die, then everyone realized, like, oh, AskVeLL wasn't lying this whole time. I want people to start listening before it dies so we can stop it from happening. But it seems like people just don't want to see the truth and see the reality for what it is. So anyway, that was basically just what I wanted to talk about. I just wanted to talk about how people just are quick to clean the negativity. People are quick to try to make up their own storyline for something without even knowing the full facts. And people, they say it like it's 100% true. Like, in my video, I would have never came across and said, yo, Zapnu is cheating, he's exposed. I would have never said that, like, 100% if I'm not sure that that's even him. That's why in the video I asked my subscribers, yo, is this even the real Zapnu? And even if it's not the real Zapnu, whether it is or is not him, that's not the point of the video. That does not matter. That was basically the tone that I had. Like, the video was not about him. And people didn't take the time to get that because they didn't even want to listen. So yeah, and then that's just the community that we're in right now. That's the issue, man. That's one of the problems here. People don't want to take the time to listen, and if people don't listen, if you don't listen, you don't learn. And if you don't learn, obviously the community is going to continue to go downhill because you're not getting more and more educated. Like, you don't know the things that you don't know. You don't know if you suck at positioning. You don't know if you don't know when to rotate. You don't know which heroes are meta. You don't understand why certain heroes are meta and why certain heroes are not meta. And that's why there's so many bad players in Mobile Legends, because people just don't want to listen. And to be fair, yes, hearing a commentary may not be as entertaining as certain different types of content and stuff like that, but at the same time, having the information, having the knowledge, and being able to have a conversation with people is very, very important skill in gaming and in life. Being able to communicate is a very, very big deal. But that's pretty much it, man. Once again, shout out to Z4PNU, yo. Shout out to Z4PNU for taking the time to understand the situation, understand the video and everything. Shout out to those of you who have been supporting me and basically understood this whole time. Like, yo, I get where you're coming from. And everybody who switched up and just acted super fake and stuff like that, that's tragic, my guy. That's tragic, my guy. But like I said, like I'm on a positive wave right now. I'm on a positive wave, and we not going back. I don't go back. So honestly, if you hate me, that's cool. If you made a mistake, I saw a lot of people apologizing before, like even before Z4PNU was okay with it. I saw a lot of people apologizing and was like, yo, I took the time to understand it and stuff. And thank you all for that. Thank you all for reaching out. And it's fine, bro. It's fine. Everybody makes mistakes and stuff, bro. So that's pretty much it, man. Let me know what you all think in the comment section down below. Make sure you drop that thumbs up on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one, fam. Peace out, yo.
I'm on it. Can't fail for my family, I want it. So they'll never need hope or want it. A break, just something